Welcome back to Healing Out Loud. This is Season 2, Episode 5. And by now, if you've been walking through this journey, you already understand something important. Healing is not just about your present. It's about your past still living inside your present. Because a lot of what we call adult reaction are really childhood wounds speaking. Have you ever reacted to something and thought, why did I respond like that? Or felt emotion so deep, so intense that it didn't match the situation at all? Or maybe you found yourself overthinking, overgiving, overexplaining, or shutting down. And later you ask yourself, where did that even come from? What if it didn't come from now? What if it came from then? Your inner child is the version of you that still remembers what it felt like to be unheard, to be overlooked, to be misunderstood, to be rejected, to be abandoned emotionally, even when people were physically present. And here's the truth. Most people never say out loud. You don't outgrow the inner child. You learn to heal them, or you learn to ignore them. And what you ignore shows up in your behaviors. Not all wounds are loud. Some wounds don't scream. They show up as people-pleasing, emotional detachment, fear of abandonment, needing validation, overthinking everything, difficulty trusting love. And most people don't realize these aren't personality traits. These are protection patterns. There comes a moment in healing where something clicks. You find yourself in a situation and suddenly realize this isn't just about now. This feels old. This feels familiar. And that's when it hits you. You're not just reacting as an adult. You're responding as a wounded child inside of you. Your inner child doesn't need perfection. They don't need punishment. They don't need shame. They don't need what they didn't receive back then. Safety, understanding, love, consistency, reassurance, and most importantly, they need you to finally show up for them. Here is the part most people avoid. You can't heal what you refuse to acknowledge. You can't silence your pain and expect it to disappear. And you can't keep blaming others for wounds that are now your responsibility to heal. It's not anybody else's responsibility. And this is a real podcast. We're going to make mistakes, okay? Because healing is not about blaming the past. It's about understanding. Healing your inner child starts with one conversation. I see you. I hear you. You didn't deserve that. You are safe now. And even if it feels uncomfortable at first, that voice changes everything. Because for the first time, you stop abandoning yourself. Healing the inner child doesn't always look emotional. Sometimes it looks like choosing peace instead of chaos, setting boundaries without guilt, slowing down instead of overreacting, not chasing validation anymore, speaking to yourself differently. It looks like maturity, but it feels like freedom. Because if your inner child stays unhealed, the cycle repeats. Different people, same pain. Different seasons, same emotional triggers. But when you heal the child inside of you, you stop reacting from pain and start responding from peace. That surpasses all understanding, by the way. So if you're in a season where emotions feel deeper than usual, if things are coming up that you thought you were over, don't ignore it. Don't suppress it. Don't run from it. because that might not be regression. That might be healing finally rising to the surface. And the truth is, you are not just becoming a better version of yourself. You are finally becoming whole again. And if this spoke to you, stay tuned for episode 6 of Healing Out Loud, because next we go deeper into something powerful. Emotional awareness. Yes, emotional awareness. We have to be aware. Patterns and the things you keep repeating without realizing why.